I can't believe that at all. It's just, that's so messed up.
I can't tell you how many times that I've wanted to quit. I can't tell you how many times that I've wanted to run. Gotta stay strong, gotta stay strong, my friend. Gotta stay strong. There's no
GTR and
So it was literally right out in the open.
right there. And then we were inside
Okay.
setting up. As we were setting up, I heard a car alarm go off. And I thought it was really strange. So I started walking out this way. And then as soon as I had eyes on the Camaro, I noticed the passenger window was down. As soon as I saw the passenger window was down, I immediately booked it towards the car.
Yeah.
Full on sprint.
Right. They just asked you if you want to go back to the substation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you wait like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. So as soon as I saw it, I booked it immediately to the car.
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as the two guys saw me, because there was a guy in a black Challenger's Gap Pack or something
Yeah.
like that. As soon as they saw me, the car started and then they went around and then drove off on the street and turned right. There's security cam footage of everything.
There is?
Yeah. And the police officer that I spoke to said that they're talking to Southwest Management to get it or they already have it.
Okay.
This mall is pretty well equipped with surveillance, so they already have the license plate information.
Mm-hmm.
So they were able to track the, I don't know if you want to call it like accomplice vehicle back to Long Beach. You know what it's
Do you have the key?
I do.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
How sad. Okay.
Yeah, just keep me updated with it. Again, I'm so sorry, but we're gonna be here every step of the way with you to figure it out.
I'm sorry about that. It's just that PD needs to put your car into the system. But they just need to wait for your confirmation.
It's so annoying they have to wait for it to like do that.
I'm sorry about that.
It was supposed to be at like their car show tomorrow because they just made like a die cast of it. Car got transported here earlier today by a transport company.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we do get those often where people steal vehicles. So are you into like cars and stuff?
Yeah, I have that car and it's just like, it's so upsetting. I put so much work into that car and it's like everyone knows like the car and everything. So it's just like, it's really unfortunate.
So my partner came out and took the initial report. Who was the guy that had possession of the car?
Thank you.
Do you know the plate to the car?
ZL1 babe.
ZL1 babe on the paint.
Yeah, it's wrapped, so. It was wrapped. Apparently they already took the wrap off, so.
They took the wrap off already?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
So I do like social media and like everyone has been looking out for me and someone drove by it and it already has a wrap off, no plate on it, but they still have my Instagram tag on it. And you can tell like the leftover purple wrap all over the car.
The last time that I got updated was on the 57 north. So they took the 405 to the 605.
And then I have photos too.
91 east, and then they took the 57 up. Okay. That was the last time, which was.
I can't believe that at all. It's just, that's so messed up. Right, so I guess I'm gonna go through the story and kind of explain to you guys everything that happened with the Camaro getting stolen. And yeah, so basically, as you guys can tell, I'm literally still here in California right now, at the hotel. So starting from the top, I got my car transported to Costa Mesa for the Jada Toys car show. because Jada Toys has die-cast of my car, so it was going to be kind of like a little bit of a reveal and a pre-order for my die-cast Camaro. So shipped the Camaro out to California, and it got to the venue, which is actually at South Coast Plaza Mall. It got there at around like 2 p.m. and Jada Toys took possession of it. And then they had parked it in the parking lot. And next thing I know, my flight keeps getting delayed, okay, this day. So I'm supposed to get there around like 4. So my plan was to fly there and then pick up my Zl1. And obviously that didn't happen. So my flight kept getting delayed, and I ended up finally getting on the plane at like 4. So I didn't get there until 6. But right as I was boarding my plane at 4:19 is when it actually got stolen. And yeah, so I got the call when I was on the plane. Definitely not the call I wanted. I literally thought it was a joke. I could not believe it. And he basically had told me that while they were setting up for the event, the car was parked in the parking lot. What happened is a Challenger rolled up, a black Challenger. I don't think it was a Hellcat, but a black Challenger rolled up with a few guys in it. They parked. One person got out of the car to look around and make sure no one was like around watching, because there wasn't anyone watching. My car was just like parked in the parking lot while they were inside setting up. So no one was out there actually watching the car, but it was locked and they did have the keys with them. So there's that. For those of you asking if the keys were in it or window was down, whatever, no, it was locked and everything. So one of the guys got out of the Challenger, walked around to see if anyone was looking, and then he walked over to my car. He went over to the passenger side window, and he had something with him, but he was able to basically get my passenger side window down and open. And I actually watched the security footage, so that's how I know all of this. Basically, he got the window down, he went back to the Challenger, and some other guy got out, walked over to my car. He had a scan tool, so you could tell that he was about to clone the key. He climbed into my passenger side window, into my car, and then obviously used the tool and cloned my key and then drove away. And my car alarm did go off. And that is when the people from Jada Toys heard car alarm going off and thought it was weird. So they went out and noticed that the window was down and started running towards my car. And by that time, the cars were already on their way out of the parking lot. And by the time he got there to chase him down, it was too late. So that is kind of how it got stolen and everything. And that's all I knew at the time. But yeah, like I said, this all happened literally while I was on the plane, which is literally so unfortunate because I felt so helpless, literally the worst. But then I finally landed after being so stressed out, as you guys saw. The last thing I thought about was vlogging, but at the same time, it's like I want all of this kind of like for the evidence and stuff, if that makes any sense. But so finally I landed, and I'm kind of just trying to wrap my head around this, figure out everything. They did call the police immediately when it happened, so they were on site. A lot of you guys are asking me, call the police and all this, and I'm like, of course they already called the police. Like, the police have been called, so they know what's going on. And then, yeah, so finally got off the plane, Ubered to the venue where the car was stolen. And it was really just like an empty parking lot, like no one was out there. But it's just crazy to me that my car got stolen in broad daylight at the mall. Like, I don't know, that's just crazy. But I got to the venue and basically gave the officer a call, and because I was supposed to meet him there to sign some paperwork and stuff and explain to him what happened. And then that is when the security guard escorted me to the police officer, and I filled out all of that stuff. I will insert all the clips here that I have. And yeah, so basically just told him everything that I knew, and he finally got it reported that it's a genuine stolen vehicle because they needed my say or like permission, whatever the heck, for that. So yeah, and then that's all I know. I posted it immediately and you guys were reposting it so much, so freaking much. But yeah, and then like when I landed too, that's when I saw the stories of someone posted driving by my car. They saw my car and they saw that it was unwrapped. It was literally unwrapped, no plates on it. Like, and this dude got pictures of it. He got pictures of the guy driving it and everything. And I'm assuming he didn't call the police, which is unfortunate because, like, I appreciate you guys so much for, like, helping me out and taking photos of the car if you saw it and sending me the info. But at the same time, that's not really going to do any good if you're not calling the police and, like, telling them where you are, where the car's at or anything like that. So it's like, it could only help so much, and it's just really frustrating to, like, think about it, you know? So, yeah. Once I saw the car unwrapped, I was kind of, like, at the point, like, before I kind of had a little hope, but then once I saw the car unwrapped and no plate, I kind of just, like, knew what the vibes were, and, like, in my heart, I knew that, like, I'm probably not getting this car back. Like, it's probably going to be at a takeover. They're probably going to set it on fire, probably going to part it out, sell it, who knows. Like, that's all the stuff that was going through my mind. And I mean, that's still going through my mind, but I'll get to that in a second, what I know now. But yeah, a lot was going through my mind. So that's why I've kind of been I haven't been coping very well, so, at all. And it's just really tough because I have worked so hard to get here, and as you guys may or may not know, the Camaro is actually the reason I do social media today, because when I started out doing social media, I actually only posted the Camaro. Like, I wasn't even in the photos, and that's when my social media took off, is literally because of my Camaro. It's literally because of this car that I'm here, and that's why this affects me so much. I've put so much time into the Camaro. So many sponsors have helped out. It's brought me so many connections and opportunities, and that is why this is affecting me so much. Like, it's just really, like, sad to talk about, and I was crying last night. I'm kind of like, I got it all out. I'm trying not to cry today. But it's just really sad to think about, like, that I've been through all of this with this car, and this is, like, how it's probably going to end. And the fact that I came here with Jada Toys for the reveal and everything, and for the show, and, like, to be the main, like, attraction for the show, for this to happen, like, my whole trip this weekend, I was supposed to have the car, and now I have no car. I'm sitting in my hotel room by myself. Like, this is not at all how I wanted it to be. But yeah, so basically, last thing that I saw last night, as I was saying, was someone had gotten a video of someone's story, and that's actually the guy that has the car, and I'll post the video. So the guy basically posted my car pre-taking the wrap off, so it must have been right after they stole it, and basically was, like, listing it for sale. It said, like, built Zl1. I'll answer the video in here, so it's just to see that. And then once I saw that too, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm getting this car back. Like, these people are such scumbags. Like, I actually don't even know what to think about that. So yeah, my friends have been trying to figure out the location of the car and everything, because the police really aren't doing anything, and they can't do anything unless they have an actual location of the car. So I just kind of feel, like, helpless, because I feel like there's nothing I can do right now. And that's what's also really annoying. So I don't know. I just don't know what to do at this point. Could not sleep last night at all. It's the next day today, so it's Saturday. Today's actually supposed to be the show day with my car, and I definitely am not going. I just don't feel up to it, and I don't want to go without my car, if that makes sense. It's just been rough, and I don't feel like going at all. And I just know that if I go, people are just going to ask me about it, and it's going to be topic, and I'm going to be overwhelmed, and I don't think it's worth it mentally to be dealing with that. as much as like I wanted to say hi to everyone, like that's really important to me, but also like my car got stolen. Like that's the whole reason I'm here, and this is not how I wanted it to play out, and I kind of just feel like I'm going to be more comfortable at home than in California alone the whole weekend, no car or anything, especially with all of this going on. So yeah, that's kind of the last update I have right now. I actually just booked a flight back home today, so I'm gonna head out here soon and go back home, and we'll see if the police call me with any updates on the car, if anyone finds the car. But it's kind of just like at this point, I don't want the car back because I know what they're putting it through. Like, if the motor's not blown already, they're gonna total it, part it out. Like, I honestly don't even want to know. But obviously, I have the worst thoughts going through my head. So I don't know. It's just I cannot get over this right now. I cannot believe that this happened to me, and I just want to say, I know you guys are going to tell me. I've already been getting so many comments of, you should have had a GPS in there. Why didn't you contact OnStar? They can locate it for you. Kill Switch. Jada Toys is responsible. Inside job because of the transporter. And just to answer all these questions really quick, Jada Toys was responsible for my car. It was in their possession at the venue. But it was locked. The keys were not inside of it. I saw something that the keys were inside of it and running or whatever. It was not. It was transported and dropped off at 2 p.m. and then it was stolen at 4:19 p.m. So it was there for a few hours, but it did happen really quick. And that's why I feel like I'm at blame for this, for posting the location when it was being dropped off and then posting it literally in the parking lot where it got stolen. So I feel like it's my fault for doing that, and I feel like I should have known better. So I'm just going to take this as a learning experience. And yeah, I had a dash cam in there. They disconnected that real quick. OnStar disconnected that as well instantly. So obviously these people know what they're doing. So I can't track them. No one can track them. But I guess for next time, like I'm going to have to hide some air tags and do everything I can, kill switch, all of that. And it's basically my fault for not thinking of it sooner. But yeah, that's all I know as of now. I also just wanted to add, because the news did just make a post on my car. They posted it at $150,000, worth $150,000. Like the headline was like $150,000 Camaro, influencer's Camaro gets stolen or whatever. And I'm just like, that is not helping the case, because the comments are so bad telling me like, why would you have that much money into a Camaro? Like, I don't. That's not the correct information. But I mean, I guess the news post helped with getting the word out there that it's stolen. So, maybe that'll help. I guess it's better than nothing, but it's not worth $150,000. So don't attack me for that. I would not put that much money into a Camaro, if anything. And if I did, I would be a little more cautious about it. So, yeah. I just wanted to state that really quick. On the bright side, they got me in this like pretty nice hotel. Like, guys, look at this view. How gorgeous. So this is the only plus I have today. Yeah. I don't care about giving out my location now, because by the time this video is out, I'm going to be gone. But apparently this is like where DDE stays all the time. But I don't know. That's the least of my concerns right now. I'll definitely update you guys if I get any new news. But yeah. That's it, guys.
Gotta stay strong. Spine, move every step, bring me one step closer to escape, realizing all lessons, learn your